Daddy made moonshine.
Yeah, we don't know what that is, so.
Yeah, my mother asked me about that song.
I bet she did.
She said, your daddy never made moonshine. I said, there were some things Dad told us boys he didn't tell you.
Oh, dear.
Oh, it's mighty good to be here. You know, I live in Ohio, and we've had a pretty brutal winter. It's been cold, and it's been really cold. We had a lot of snow, getting a lot of rain, and it finally warms up to 78 degrees in Pataskala, Ohio, and I have to come to Florida. Life is many things. How you doing, bud?
You doing good?
I'm doing real good. What barber do you go to?
He's pretty severe. Mike, I would recommend that barber to you.
Ladies and gentlemen, playing the fiddle from Manassas, Virginia. Doing a great job, not only in bluegrass music, he's classically trained also. We'll show him off before the weekend's over.
Not enough to hurt my playing.
But we're mighty proud to have him in the band. Make some noise for Chris Sexton on fiddle. He was an old-time carpenter, and he lived back in the hills. I never knew of anything well that old man couldn't build. He built houses, barns, and churches for the folks for miles around. He was an old-time carpenter, and his name was Silas Brown. He seemed to me an old man back when I was young. His calloused hands were hard as steel, and his voice was soft and warm. He gave life to his creations. To him they were his very own. And just like children to a mother, how he cherished everyone. He was an old-time carpenter, and he lived back in the hills. I never knew of anything that old man couldn't build. He built houses, barns, and churches for the folks for miles around. He was an old-time carpenter, and his name was Silas Brown. I would be right by his side, bending nails and cutting boards and laying out the lines. He would laugh each and every time I would slip and hit my thumb, and I would cuss underneath my breath till the job was all done. He was an old-time carpenter, and he lived back in the hills. folks for miles around. He was an old-time carpenter, and his name was Silas Brown. Thank you so very much. Tell you what, this cat back here, he's not only a great bass player, but he's a good instrument stand too.
Especially since he's got to handle the biggest one.
I'll talk a little bit about him. He also comes from Amherst County, Virginia, near the Lynchburg area. And we're mighty proud to have him in the band. He's been with the band now. He and I were backstage talking. I believe it's about 11 months that he's been with us now. We're mighty proud to have him in the band. I'm telling you what, folks, he is a tremendous talent on that bass. And as you can tell by watching him and watching his hands, he truly loves to play the bass. And you keep an eye on him as he grows with our band, because he's becoming tremendous already. And the next 11 months is going to be awesome, I'm sure. We just recently signed him to a longer contract. They're trying to hang on to him. You know, I've watched all the guys in this band for several years, and this fellow back here on the bass, I've watched. He's the smartest one of our bunch. And that's including myself. I've been watching him. When he says something, it means something. Now the rest of us, you never can tell. We say something, it might not mean anything at all. That's true. This cat on the bass. If you will, ladies and gentlemen, please make him welcome James Cox on the bass.
Now, this is a very profound statement, so y'all just be ready. What's the difference between roast beef and pea soup? Anybody can roast beef, but nobody can pea soup.
Wow, that took my breath away.
When he says something, it means something.
Yeah, I haven't figured out what that is.
Here's a little Bob Dylan number for you. We've got going on a live show. One entitled "The Girl from the North Country." true love of mine. For she once was a true love of mine. Oh, thank you. Thank you so much. Yeah, folks, it's time in our program to do a little commercial work. I don't know if you folks have noticed it or not, but Ernie Evans and his wife Debbie are working Nothin Fancy pretty hard here in the great state of Florida. And we're very appreciative for that. Something that we're very excited about, and I know you folks are, and that is the cruise that's coming up. January the 28th through February the 2nd, 2019. Don't say that you don't have time to get ready for this thing. You've got plenty of time. Plan it out. Stop by, get one of these pretty flyers and put it on your refrigerator so that you're reminded every morning when you go to get that skim milk to put on your wheat bran cereal, because you're going to want to lose a few pounds before you get on the cruise ship, because they're going to put it back on you when you get on there. The food is delicious. The entertainment is wonderful. Nothin Fancy is going to be on board the ship there with us. My goodness, we're going out of Tampa, going to Cozumel, Grand Cayman. Wow, Nothin Fancy, Greg Bird, Summerbrook, and Mountain Faith, Florida State Bluegrass Band, Mile 12, Kenny and Amanda Smith, Dave Atkins going to be on. That is a show right there, folks. Plus, you get to be on the cruise line. Please do consider going with us. Come as our guest. When you sign up, tell Ernie and Debbie that you want to go with Nothin Fancy. And the reason I want you to do that is because that's how we get paid. So please, I don't know if you saw the bus we came in, but we have to pay for that thing. Please sign up and go on the cruise. In all honesty, it is a tremendous vacation. If you love bluegrass music and you like a good vacation, you need to go on the cruise with us. All right, coming up here March 21st through the 25th of 2018, Nothin Fancy's coming back. We're going to be at the Sertoma Youth Ranch. You folks are going to be there with us, right? Woo! Great lineup of bands there. Also, my goodness, April 5th, 6th, and 7th, 2018, we're going to the music capital of the South, the 16th annual Florida State Bluegrass Festival in Chili Cook-Off, Perry, Florida. You're going to want to come to that one also.
Just buy a house down there, right?
Yeah, should do
Just
that.
buy a house down here.
All right, that's enough talk about Ernie Evans and Debbie, all the work they put into bluegrass. Now I'm going to tell you a little bit about Nothin Fancy and the work that we put into it. We know you folks like to win things because we've watched you for 20-some years. We're offering a thing there at our table. If you're interested in coming to our Nothin Fancy Bluegrass Festival, which we certainly want you to do that, September the 20th, 21st, and 22nd of 2018 at the Glen Murray Park, Buena Vista, Virginia. Keep that in mind. We'll be talking about it a lot more before the weekend's over, but we are offering a VIP festival package. You can buy a ticket to win this thing. They're $5 a ticket or $20 for a book of 5 tickets. And if you win, what you will get is you'll get 2 3-day passes, 3 nights lodging. It'll be at the Sleep Inn and Suites. Also, you'll have front row seating. You'll have a daily meal tickets for on-site food vendors. You get to be our guest. So take a chance. Win this prize. Come to our festival. We'll take very good care of you. We'll sell them the tickets over there at the CD table. Ladies and gentlemen, again, about the 18th annual Nothin Fancy Bluegrass Festival, September the 20th, 21st, and 22nd. Going to have Doyle Lawson and Quicksilver. We're going to have Faith and Mountain. What does that say there? Summerbrook and Mountain Faith. I'm going to get that right one of these days. Oh, we got David Parley and Cardinal Tradition's going to be there. We got Jeff Scroggins in Colorado, Junior Sisker, Amber's Choice, Larry Stevenson Band, the Malpass Brothers, Little Roy and Lizzie, the Moron Brothers, the Deer Creek Boys, the Remington Rod. That is a big show. You're going to want to come up there to Buena Vista, Virginia, September the 20th, 21st, and 22nd.